Okay, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Westminster House, the British High Commissioner's residence in Canberra, on the happy occasion of the marriage of Paul and Tawachai, who most of you also know as Paul. My name is Menna Rawlings, and as High Commissioner I am authorised under the Consular Marriages and Marriages Under Foreign Law No. 2, Order 2014 Act, to conduct same-sex marriages in the ACT. And it's my great pleasure to be here today with you all. I hope this will be a memorable occasion. It's certainly one of the more enjoyable consular duties that we currently perform. Now, I can see quite a few have got cameras, but the couple have actually asked that you don't take photographs during the ceremony because they've got an official photographer who's going to take care of that for you. And they'd really like you all just to relax and really focus on and enjoy the ceremony. Before we start the formalities, I just need to go through a couple of administrative points. Firstly, identification. You are Paul Gary Gambin.
That's right.
And you are Tawachai Wongnariwat.
That's right.
And at least one of you is British.
Yes, I am.
Excellent. As I'm sure you are aware, this ceremony is taking place under UK law and is the 39th same-sex marriage we have enacted here in Canberra since the legalisation of same-sex marriages in the UK in 2014, just saying. And you understand that we undertake same-sex marriages in our offices and residences across Australia with the understanding and agreement of the Government of Australia, but such marriages are not, at this time, recognised in Australian law.
Yes, I understand.
Yes. Yeah, great. But hopefully will be soon. So the formalities are very simple. When we're ready, I'll invite one of you to make your declaration and contracts, one after the other. I'll then invite you to sign the marriage register, followed by your two witnesses, and finally I'll sign the register, at which point you will be married. So let's get started. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of consular marriages. We are all here today to witness the joining together in matrimony of Paul Gary Gambin to Tawachai Wongnariwat. I'm required, first of all, to ask if any person present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, and if so, they must declare it now. On a personal level, marriage is a desire by two people to spend their time together and to share themselves and their experiences with one another. Paul and Paul, you have found love, friendship, happiness and fulfilment in your relationship with each other, and you've now chosen to offer each other the support and security that comes from marriage. And I'm sure that everyone gathered here today wishes you both every happiness and success in the life you have planned together. So Paul and Paul, before you're joined together in matrimony, it's my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life, and to the exclusion of all others. So first of all, I just need to ask each of you to make a declaration before your witnesses that you are lawfully free to marry. So Paul, if you want to go first, there we go.
I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Paul Gary Gambin, may not be joined in marriage to Tawachai Wongnariwat.
I declare that I know of no legal reasons why I, Tawachai Wongnariwat, may not be joined in marriage to Paul Gary Gambin.
So the next bit of the ceremony is the contract, where Paul and Paul will pledge yourselves to each other in your contract of marriage, and will say to each other the words that will legally join you in marriage. So Paul, if you'd like to go first.
Okay. I, Paul Gambin, take you, Tawachai Wongnariwat, to be my wedded husband.
I, Tawachai Wongnariwat, take you, Paul Gary Gambin to be my wedded husband.
So we're now going to have some readings from some of the guests with us today. So first of all, I'm going to ask Paul's long-term friend, Con Gotis Graham, to come forward, please. Con.
Hello everyone. Today's reading is by the wonderful Alice Walker and it's titled Desire. My desire is always the same. Wherever life deposits me, I want to stick my toe and soon my whole body into the water. I want to shake out a fat broom and sweep dried leaves, bruised blossoms, dead insects and dust. I want to grow something. It seems impossible that desire can sometimes transform into devotion. But this has happened. And that is how I've survived, how the whole I carefully tended in the garden of my heart grew a heart to fill it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Con. Next, I'm going to ask Phil Newman, who's Paul's son, to step forward for a reading.
This reading's by Louise Cudden. It's called I'll Be There For You. It's very profound. I'll be there, my darling, through thick and through thin. When your mind's in a mess and your head's in a spin. When your plane's being delayed and you've missed the last train. When life is just threatening to drive you insane. When your thrilling whodunit has lost its last page. When somebody tells you you're looking your age. When your coffee's too cool and your wine is too warm. When the forecast said fine, but you're out in a storm. When your quick break hotel turns into a slum and your holiday photos show only your thumb. When you park for 5 minutes in a residence bay and return to discover that you've been towed away. When the jeans that you've bought in hope or in haste just stick on your hips and don't reach around your waist. When the food you most like brings you out in red rashes. When as soon as you boot up, the bloody thing crashes. So my darling, my sweetheart, my dear, when you break a rule, when you act like a fool, when you've got the flu, when you're in a stew, when you're last in the queue, don't feel blue, because I'm telling you, I'll be there.
Thank you much. That's lovely. Next up, gosh, there's two more. It's Peter Gambit, who is Paul's brother. Peter.
This is a wedding song by Mr. B. Dillon. I love you more than ever, more than time and more than love. I love you more than money and more than stars above. Love is more than madness, more than waves upon the sea. Love is more than life itself. You mean that much to me. Ever since you walked right in, the circle's been complete. I've said goodbye to haunted rooms and faces in the street, to the courtyard of the jester, which is hidden from the sun. I love you more than ever, and I haven't yet begun. You breathed on me and made my life a richer one to live. When I was deep in poverty, you taught me how to give. Dried the tears up in my dreams and pulled me from the hole, quenched my thirst and satisfied the burning in my soul. The tune that is yours and mine to play, I play upon this earth, we'll play it out the best we'll know, whatever it's worth. What's lost is lost, we can't regain what went down in the flood, but happiness to me is you, and I love you more than blood. It's never been my duty to remake the world at large, nor it's my intention to sound a battle charge, because I love you more than all of that, with a love that doesn't bend, and if there is eternity, I'd love you there again. You turn the tide on me each day and teach my eyes to see. Just being next to you is a natural thing for me. And I could never let you go, no matter what goes on, because I love you more than ever now that the past is gone.
Thank you very very much, Peter. And our final reading comes from Andy Shoughton, long-time friend. Yes, of course you can.
For Eck and Paul, the significance of this day is profound. It's not because they're making a statement. They didn't invite us here to push an agenda, play politics, or be politically correct. And as we know, these boys live about as far away from politically correct as you could get. They simply wanted to marry for the same reasons that we all do, because they fell in love and they could use a new set of flatware. So, and Paul, I always hoped you'd marry well, but I just didn't imagine it would be this good. Thankfully, along the way, you didn't get anyone pregnant. Well, actually, but it's amazing to see you so happy. When you look at when I looked at how to pay tribute to your relationship, I consider the sonnets of Shakespeare. I considered the songs of Shakespeare, the sonnets of Shakespeare, the haiku of Etsuzzini, and the verse of W.H. Auden, and even interpretive dance, but I'll spare you that injustice. Instead, I've chosen the immortal words of Salt and Pepper's Shoop. Here I go, here I go, here I go again. Boys, what's my weakness? Men. Okay then, chillin', minded my own business. Looked around and I couldn't believe this. I swear I stared, my niece, my witness. The brother had it going on like some kind of, wicked. Had to kick it. I'm not shy, so I asked for the digits. Hello? No, that don't make me see what I once slipped slide to it swiftly. Felt in my hips, so I dipped back to my bag of tricks. Then I flipped for a tip, made me want to do tricks for him, lick him like a lollipop. When I came to my senses and chilled for a bit, don't know how you do that voodoo that you do so well. So well, it's a spell. Hell makes me want to shoot.
That's definitely the most unique reading we've had. Any ceremonies. Thank you to all our wonderful readers. Wonderful, thank you. Okay, so having made the legally binding contract, we're going to conclude the ceremony in the very traditional way with the giving and receiving of the wedding rings. I think you've got some personal vows that you'd like to say to each other as well. So apart from sealing the marriage contract, the unbroken circle of the ring signifies the enduring nature of the marriage vows and promises you are making to each other today. So Paul, if you'd like to go first, and take Paul's left hand and place the ring on his finger and recite your vows.
Tawachai, Paul, I promise to be your faithful husband. I promise to love you when the sun shines, when the rains fall, in sickness and in health. When you look at this ring, think of me and remember that I love you always. You are my other half. You are the one that makes me laugh when I'm sad, makes me consider when I want to be rash, and finds me when I'm lost. You are my guide, my confidant, and one true love. Thank you for being my husband.
Paul, if you'd like to place the ring on Paul's hand and recite your vows.
Paul, thank you for making me happy every day. Being your partner is the luckiest thing in my life. And I never thought that one day I would find in love, but now I have found it. Thank you for taking care of me. You make me happy and smile every day. You are the most important thing in my life. Thank you for choosing me as your partner in life and for making me a part of your family. To get married has always been my dream, but I always thought it was a hopeless dream. But then you made it happen. It feels like a dream now. I realize that it's just real. I want us to stay together until we are old and grey. I will always be proud. I will always be proud to be your spouse, your husband, and I definitely could not live without you. I can't express how much I love you, but it's more than the star in the universe. I love you.
Just to complete the ceremony, we need to sign the register. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to take photographs at this point, and could Paul and your witnesses please come forward? We'll just do this.